Hi everybody, so it's day 5 after the surgery. I thought I'd do a 5-day update. Day 5 seems to be a turnaround day for me as far as pain, as far as mobility, as far as just my overall attitude. Seems to be better about this. First few days were pretty rough. If you remember, I think on my day after my surgery I mentioned that I was going to try to get off the narco pain meds as fast as I could. That didn't happen. Unfortunately, it was just too painful, very painful. Even just sitting there, laying there, it was too painful. But yesterday afternoon, day 5, I was able to just switch to Tylenol. So that's all I've been taking since noon yesterday. And I've been pretty good with the Tylenol. Of course, there's still pain, but if I'm just sitting there not doing anything, it's completely bearable at this point, though, just on the Tylenol. So that's all I'm going to be taking from here on out if I if I can. As far as the arm/wrist itself, it's doing pretty good. And right after the surgery, I had absolutely no grip strength at all. And even when I did move my fingers, moving the fingers was just very painful. Gripping or even trying to straighten them was very painful. At this point I can grip small things. I'm going to say probably quarter pound or less. So let's say like a t-shirt, I could probably hold a t-shirt in my fingers. But let's say a pair of jeans with a fairly heavy set of pants, no, it's still not going to happen. Most of the pain when I have it seems to come from the ulnar shortening procedure itself, not the wrist arthroscopy. In fact, really only had wrist pain the first day, not even 2 days, and after that it just localized to strictly the ulnar shortening area, which basically is from about here on up to about here to about here. I can feel it in there. And that's a pretty painful area. And when I sort of move this arm certain ways or put some sort of strain on it, you can definitely feel the bone/plate sort of, I guess you could say, twisting a little bit, and that definitely causes a lot of pain. But the wrist itself, I actually have no pain in whatsoever. So that's good. That's a good sign, I think. There's a lot of things that can be pretty aggravating as far as the pain. Driving, not even just sitting in the passenger seat driving. I think the little bumps in the road, just get to it after a few minutes. Walking can be pretty painful. Took the dog for a walk this morning, and I was fine, absolutely fine leaving the house. By the time I got back, it was pretty painful. Just walking, you don't realize when you're walking, your body is bouncing a little bit, and your arm is bouncing a little bit. I keep the arm in a sling when I'm out and about, and the sling itself can be kind of painful. The reason being is because the incision is on the bottom of my arm, and the load-bearing portion of the sling is the bottom. Unfortunately, put some pressure on that, causes a pretty good amount of pain. So I can only wear the the sling for half an hour, maybe an hour tops before I got to get it off and get my arm a rest. I also mentioned in my last video that the splint was actually a pretty hard splint, maybe made of plastic, but I realized shortly thereafter that it's actually, I think, a plaster cast that they've sort of done in 2 parts and sort of clamshelled it on. When I looked a little bit more closely at this, I can actually see the plaster there, very hard, and there's a top half, and then I don't know if you can see there, but there's bottom half, and right in the center right here there's a gap. This is just soft padding. I can feel it in there. There's no actual cast for about 1 inch in the middle and about 1 inch on the top. As you can see, it only goes to about right here, so I can move my elbow a little bit, but I mean it's hard. And so I think it's actually some sort of clamshell plaster cast that they sort of, I don't know if they pre-make it or what did they do, but I basically put it on and then wrapped it all up in this gauze and tape and stuff. And that's a good thing probably, because there's not a hard material directly on the incision site. I can actually feel the incision underneath here, pretty tender, in the soft gap there. I can actually feel it down there. But so anyways, I thought I would mention that. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I'm starting to be a lot more positive, a little more optimistic. The first few days I was pretty pessimistic and a little bit down because I just didn't realize how difficult this is going to be. I knew it was going to be really difficult, but it was very, very painful the first couple of days. So anyways, that's it for now. This being my 5-day update, I'll probably make another one, maybe 10 days. My post-op exam is at the 14th day, so maybe I'll make a video before or the day of or the day after that exam, because I'll have a lot more information probably on that day. But that's it for now, and thank you.